6'3", a bigger frame. He can cut off your angle really easily, and he can take up a lot.
Quickly after the face-off violation by the Black Knights. And then the ball slips out of the stick of John Sullivan, and it'll go back the way of the Tar Heels.
Great job on the ride there from Owen Duffy, getting it right back after Tyre can't complete it.
And Carolina is
taking it from the other corner, going around. He does it without a pick, just gets a step on the defender and goes up high over the 6'3" Bird. A great finish with Duffy.
Field. We will see some Matt Reedy, another one of the very talented Carolina freshmen. Joe Bresci and his staff really like Reedy. Race to the end line. Carolina keeps it.
And just watch Duffy this whole game going against Pilate. He's going to have that matchup in this game. And Duffy has been beat up throughout this season. The matchups he has, but he's just so tough for a freshman in this game.
AJ Pilate.
Like that, you have to play tough, and you have to do the hard things well, as we talked about early, because they do those things well.
Pilate knocks it away. Caused turnover, AJ Pilate.
Or if anything, pull it out and set up your offense.
Carolina doing just that. Quick fade. Tillman, turn, fire, score. Duffy's got two.
What a great find there from Lance Tillman. The midfielder gets his eyes up, sees Duffy. They create movement there, get Duffy in front, and fires it home.
Lance Tillman with the vision. Owen Duffy fires it in. If they don't convert, they'll get a man-up opportunity.
Yeah, they can take their time. They love putting Matten behind at X with the shorty because of his experience as an attackman. This offense will always go through Owen Duffy. Defensive team as well, as they like to, win in the toughest way possible, doing the hard things, as we've already said. Just got to do the little things right. Passing and catching, the fundamentals is what it comes down to sometimes.
We talked to Joe Alberisi about what he wanted to see improve from the loss. Face-off and flings it over his back to Tyre. Duffy stepping in DC, starting on the midfield unit now for the Tar Heels.
Right alley, just drops down to his knees, a more active goalie, and clogs up the 5-hole.
Less than 90 left in the first quarter. Tar Heels led it 3-1.
Go the distance with a really good Army team.
And Joe Bresci said he loved the play of his team the first 3 quarters that game. The problem was the fourth, when High Point made a big comeback. Going to win, you might win comfortably. And then it completely flips the other direction. How in the world do you turn the...
You're all disappointed, but, sitting and feeling sorry for yourself isn't an option. It's time to get to work.
Owen Duffy, hat trick.
And if you think someone wants it, it's Owen Duffy. He's having a phenomenal game, 3 goals already. I've already said at the beginning, he was our player to watch. You need him to have a big day if they're gonna pull off this upset. Duffy just strong. You cannot just put a stick on him, especially if you're gonna slide. Army doesn't like to slide. They're gonna hold on. They're gonna let Pilate work the one-on-one, but right now, Duffy's getting the better of the matchup. Yeah, Byrne being the big 6'3" goalie he is tight on the near side post. Takes away any real option of open net to shoot at.
Wraparounds. Byrne comes up with it.
We go through it, Matt.
It's an easy target if things don't go well, but at the end of the day, it's a team game.
100%. Also, you're getting
with it. Here's Duffy on the move. Once a fourth. And spin on Sullivan, draws the slide. That allows Duffy to get free, but passes it into traffic. The Tar Heels. Carolina led by 2 after a quarter, 4-2. Scoring's been even 3-3 so far in the second. When Duffy is a hat trick. Covered, the 6th-year senior. Gives it up. Duffy loses his footing. Scooped by Matten with the ball in his cross behind for Duffy. Who has the hat trick. Working on AJ Pilate. Pilate knocks it free.
Another chance for Carolina on the offensive end.
Logan McGovern with it. Has his defender hung up. McGovern, plenty of time. Now starts to make his move against Pilate, who checks it away. Back to Byrne. Lombach doing his part at the face-off X. Can the Tar Heels capitalize? Yet again, Duffy just cannot beat Pilate, but then on the second effort turns the corner and does.
Owen Duffy. It amazes me that this is his first year of college lacrosse, what he's been able to do. So great win off the face-off by Lombach, winning that matchup so far. Dodges, great job to pull out, didn't have it, but the re-dodge, and just, he doesn't need that much separation, that's the thing. Gets up, just has about a stick length, but frees up the hands and just pins it in there.
You heard me say, Nick, I was #1 recruit in the nation this year. Has the ball in his cross now against Pilate. Draws the slide, defers for Matten. Matten stopped by Byrne to start scoring here, it feels like.
Yeah, it's huge, and that's Petramala, really.
Made a couple of big saves. Tar Heels have scored 2 more and find themselves up by a pair.
Yeah, it's been...
Lance Tillman had a great assist earlier in the game. Skip past the dangerous Duffy, working his way toward the crease, but lost the ball. Ty English is having himself a great game out of the defensive midfield. Duffy unsettled right to Byrne.
Yeah, really good eat on.
Now in the freshman Andrew Price. McGovern, anything but a freshman. Owen Duffy. Duffy turns off the post.
He reminds me, not in the way he plays, but in the way he stepped onto the scene in Connor Schellenberger. Schellenberger did red up, starting to become a weapon.
Dubner, flip out to McGovern. Duffy from distance. 1 for the thumb for Owen Duffy.
He just can't be stopped right now. He shoots at a very high velocity. That's his 12th shot of the day. So shoots at a high clip and just a stinger there. He can put so much behind it, gets torque behind the ball. Back up by 2 for North Carolina. And here it is, great job to move the ball here. Gets 1 to McGovern. McGovern is up top. One of the rare times you get Army moving. And when you do that, you have to find the open man. And that's exactly what West Point doesn't want to happen. Duffy with an open step down shot. Field unit. Anyone who really steps up is available to be in that unit. And right now, Dubner's making his spot.
And now a win by Tyre. Shares it off with Duffy. Duffy right into the stick of Byrne. Tried to go high. Duffy crosses the midline, has a step on Pilate. Deploys the parachute and will let the proper personnel get on the field.